Okay, today we're going to be putting new bushings in this rod chain shifter assembly. The bushing on this end is majorly worn out, and the bushing on this side is also majorly worn out. We're going to be doing this on a milling machine. The setup I've come up with is on an angle plate here, and I'll send you a picture when that's set up. Okay, and now for the reaming. Now for the other side, indicate it back to 0. Bushing's worn, so it doesn't indicate it's not showing totally round, but checked it at a few places, made it the best I could. And now for the reaming. These are the bushings we will be using. They're about 625 OD diameter and 0.500 on the inside. I took the bushing on the right and machined the head off of it and only left it about 10 thousandths proud, so there's no chance of it falling out. That's the bushing that goes on the back. McMaster Car also sells a standard bushing that has no head on it, but I figured I'll go ahead and put that head on there so it would not fall out. So the next step is just pushing them in. This is the setup here I used to push the new bushing in. I just got a scrap piece of material here, a C-clamp on the inside of the part, and it sent that bushing right home. I did put the bushing in the freezer for about 24 hours to let it shrink a little bit so it would fit into the press fit hole. Okay, one other thing I ended up doing, the shaft, the rod chain shaft, it has this end on it. What happened was this original end was very, very worn out. So really when you put it in a brand new bushing, it still had slop. But what I found out is if you knock this thing off, this coupler, the bar is actually the same on both sides. And this side is not worn off. So what I'm going to do is mount that connector onto the other end so it would have a little bit tighter fit into the bushing. Okay, got the finished unit fully assembled now, and there's very minor play in there. Inside yoke, a new inside yoke, very tight forward and back, really nice and smooth. I also went ahead and put a new mini spares quick shift on here just to make sure everything would fit nicely. The old unit, this ball on the end of the stick shift is not available separately, and I did not have time to make it. So I went ahead and just changed it for the price. So what happens over here that I was kind of confused about in the beginning is this little step on here, this little fence, that is what controls the reverse gear. When you lift the shifter up to put the car in reverse, you have to lift it over that. So you need to make sure your end of your shifter is in good condition and the fence itself is in good condition. Other than that, very happy with this project. The bushings worked out excellent.